I've been talking a lot and I'm not stoned, so I'm not funny. I need to smoke. Wait, can't. I quit weed. Alright, so, Joe Neguse, he, like I said, he has moved into Lauren Boebert's district. There was redistricting. He worked at University of Colorado Boulder, which is a very liberal place. He has a law degree. He was born in the United States. His father's Eritrean. Eritrea is a place that's, I'm pretty sure it's on the terrorist watch list or something. Like they're on the no-fly list. I used to teach English to Eritrean refugees. They've been at war with Ethiopia for a long time, so it makes sense that like his dad would flee from Eritrea, and that's why for me it's not intuitive that Joe Neguse could be a spy because of the government in Eritrea. It's so dismantled. But apparently, my people do think that he is a spy, and they don't think Rashida Tlaib is a spy. But if you go look at how much classified information Joe Neguse is given, and if you look at the things that people tell Joe Neguse versus Rashida Tlaib, they tell him everything. Like they really trust this guy. And I think that's a problem. So Lauren Boebert, she's a crazy-ass Republican, right? Like everyone knows it. Is she actually a crazy-ass Republican? I saw her with some pastor, her hands up praying and stuff. My understanding is Lauren Boebert, someone that like theoretically, her and her husband, maybe some other people, we could all pop some mushrooms together and go trip our balls off in the forest and go hang out with a waterfall or something. Like even though she's a Republican, she's like a normal Republican. And I know it sounds crazy to people that someone could be a normal Republican who is known as a crazy Republican, but I think she probably is. So when we appoint people, say that we have Supreme Court justices appointed by Joe Biden. Joe Biden gets a chance. Who's he going to appoint? He's going to appoint a liberal. And what kind of liberal? He's going to appoint someone who's brown, probably. And so if a white person is picked for an important position, which white people are picked? Religious nuts. So like if you're a white man and you get picked, why are you picked? Because you're picked by a Republican. If like would a Democrat pick a white man? Did Barack Obama pick a white man? He picked Sonia Sotomayor, which, no offense, Sonia, but my understanding is that she is by far the dumbest person on the Supreme Court, which is like baffling to me because I agree with her. But my understanding is that everyone like on the Supreme Court thinks that she's very low IQ compared to everyone else. Which is that because she's Mexican? I don't know. Like I think there are different Mexicans with different IQs. And like I've said in the past, I don't know if she's even Mexican. But like I've said in the past, I don't care if you're a super genius. Like your race isn't about the whether or not I think your race is like not bad genetics doesn't have to do with like your ability to solve a math equation. It has to do with your ability to be nice and to work hard and to be friendly and to not be psychotic religious nuts that oppress people so much. I can't believe I said Sonia. I've always been nice to Sonia Sotomayor. My understanding, she was very affirmative action. So Obama picked her. He picked Elena Kagan. I don't know. I don't know. Did he pick a man? I think that everyone wants you to pick women, and we needed to balance out the court. Elena Kagan is Jewish, and she's almost white, but she's white. I mean, I'd count her as white. So at least but so we did get a white person picked for the Supreme Court, not a white man. Not a liberal white man. And like there's nothing worse you can be from a politics perspective, unless you're like, I don't know if that's actually true, but it's probably true, than a liberal white man. You're just not going to get appointed, because appointments are always political. You might be able to win an election, but like to get appointed as a liberal white man, very unlikely. And so what happens is the only white people at the top tend to be like stupid because they have this belief system that's like contradictory. Like it's just like I'm so for violence and war, but then I'm really into Jesus. Like I have a very close relationship with Jesus, and like it's just like they're like they don't know how to actually follow Jesus. They're like not actually Christians, but then they take it very seriously. But their actions like tend to lack compassion. And so when we have white people that get up to the top, that are men specifically, especially, they tend to be stupid. Okay, so then Trump gets picked, and who does Trump pick? White woman, white man, white man. So the Republicans that come in, the white people go up to the top that are stupid, and then the liberal white people, yeah, you don't get a shot because the liberal people know one thing. They've got to play politics. They've got to get their base voting. They've got to get the Mexican vote. They've got to get the black vote. They've got to get everyone's vote. And I think that's probably the biggest problem with our country is like the liberal people, if you're going to get picked, you're going to be a brown person. And like it's like white people have a major disadvantage. And the conservative people, the white people have a major advantage.